Hi guys, we're going to see the script from the first video that I sent you. So what I want you to do is pay attention to the vocabulary, the pronunciation, and the meaning. And I would like to discuss this in our next class so you can explain what the video is about. Okay, so I copied the the script in lines. Each line is pronounced all together. So not the words, but not word by word, but by several words, and they are together in each line. I didn't change the letters to capital letters. I did include some commas, but let's see what it says. The video starts by, "Hey guys, let's try to figure out today why the lateral buoys have a square top mark on the port side and a triangular top mark on the starboard side, or more correctly, a cylinder and a cone." Okay, so this is uh like pronounced mm, one after the other, say. And these are called thought groups when we say several words together. So let's go to this word. I had pronounced it in class as boy, and um I was able to see today, I found out that boy is the British pronunciation. And in this video, we hear the word buoy, and that is the American pronunciation. So we're going to use buoy. However, you all know then that you will hear boy many times. Um, and let's go back also to this one. To figure out. This is an what is called a phrasal verb, and it means to find out or to understand. Okay, let's continue here. To start our exploration, let's go to the Ayala website. So he says the letter I, and then Ayala website. Just to remind you, the Ayala means the International Association for Marine Aids to Navigation and Lighthouse Authorities. Authorities, by the way, here. Ayala is primarily known for the Ayala Maritime Voyage System or sea mark system that are used in the pilotage of vessels at sea. Remember vessels, which is a general word for any kind of ship or boat. Pilotage. You understand that because it's similar to Spanish. So here on the website, you can find and download this Ayala Maritime Voyage System publication. No, I'm sorry, it's Voyage System publication. So let's take a closer look at this publication. Here you will find the descriptions and requirements for all marks and buoys. On the first pages, you can read the history of the Ayala system. In case you didn't know, there were previously more than 30 different buoyage systems in use worldwide. Many of these systems having rules in complete conflict with one another. So it was decided to find a solution, and the result was the Ayala Maritime Buoyage System. This single set of rules allowed lighthouse authorities the choice of using red to port or red to starboard on a regional basis. The two regions being known as Region A and Region B. Next time we have class, I want you to tell me what is Region A and Region B because I don't know. But let's see what we can find here about lateral marks. I don't know why, but the person in the video said we can found. And when we have a modal verb like this, can, will, must, um, could, may, all of those are followed by a verb in the simple form. So not the past tense, but the simple form, or let's say the present here. So yes, I don't know why that mistake is there. You can find here about lateral marks, yes. So here, it says, I'm going to change it. It says that following the sense of conventional direction of voyage, which is the general direction taken by the mariner when approaching a harbor, river, statuary, or other waterway from seaward. Okay, I hope you understood all those words because I know that you know them better than me. Or the direction determined by the competent authority in consultation where appropriate with neighboring countries. Lateral marks and regions may utilize red and green colors by day and night to denote port and starboard sides of channels respectively. Here it was regions. However, in region B, these colors are reversed with red to starboard and green to port. So in one region, it is, let's say lateral marks. Okay, so the colors are red and green, and by day and night to denote port and south. Okay, so port would be red and starboard would be green, but in region B, then red would be starboard and green would be port. So then you can find tables. Wow, I worked a lot on this and I don't know. Tables and a visual depiction of marks for region A and region B, which shows that both regions, the port hand mark, that in both regions, I'm sorry, the port hand mark has a single cylinder top mark, and the starboard hand mark has a single cone pointing upwards. So a square on the port side and a triangle on the starboard side. But that still doesn't answer our question. Why? Why not the other way around? Or why not other shapes of figures? All we can learn from the rules applicable to lateral top marks in this publication is that they should be conical and cylindrical. Conical and cylindrical, as well as the requirements for vertical heights, clear spaces, and base diameters. But there's also information here about numbering, which I can tell you is on the way to resolving our issue. So remember that the issue, what he says that he's trying to find out is why these buoys have conical and triangular, right? It was here at the beginning, right? A cylinder and a cone, right? Why they have those shapes? So let's go back. Okay. So if marks at the side of the channel are numbered or lettered, the numbering or lettering shall follow the conventional direction of buoyage. The protocol for numbering lateral marks, especially in confined waterways, should be even numbers on red and odd numbers on green. Okay, even is pares and odd is impares. I'm not sure if you knew that, but yeah, that's important. So in region A, the buoy numbers are even on the port side and odd on the starboard side. And in region B, vice versa. That's how you can you pronounce this, vice versa. Even on the starboard side and odd on the port side. That is, pares on the starboard side and impares on the port side. But this also does not answer our question. So let's turn to numbering. But to the numbering on the ship you are sailing on. As you can notice, it adheres to a system. Starboard is 1 or odd, and port is 2 or even. Rows, is 1 or odd, and port is 2 or even rows on a container ship, even numbered on the port side and unnumbered on the starboard side. Okay, so lifeboats and life rafts are numbered on the starboard side of the ship, 1, 3, 5. That means odd numbers, with number 1 being the farthest. Yes, I don't understand that either, so you're going to explain that to me. The forward. Forward port side boats are listed as 2 for 6. Yes, from 2 to 6, that would be, etc. Whistle and light signals to turning to starboard in maneuvering situations, as outlined in cargoes, are such that, sorry, let me check this. Okay. One short blast means I'm altering my course to starboard, and 2 short blasts, I'm altering my course to port. The International Code of Signals shows the same signal correlation. The signal flag echo with the corresponding Morse code signal of 1 dot has the single letter signal definition of I am altering my course to starboard. The signal flag India with the corresponding Morse code signal of 2 dots means I'm altering my course to port. I therefore assume that the lateral top marks work on the same principle. A square having 4 corners and representing a figure with even numbers of angles always shows the port heart hand mark. And a triangle having three angles and representing a figure with an odd number of angles always shows the starboard hand mark. So regardless the color, regardless it means indiferentemente of the color of the buoy or whether the paint is gone from it, uh, thanks, sorry, thanks to the top marks, you will always know which buoy it is. Well, perhaps you have other guesses. It would be interesting to hear from you in the comments. Thank you guys for watching. See you in the next video. There's a comment here. Okay, so to be honest, I do understand. There are a couple of things I don't, but I do understand. So what I want is for you to read it alone. I'm going to tell you in the instructions, read it alone and then read it with this video with me, and then watch the video again. So you can discuss this using the vocabulary the next time we have class. All right, bye-bye.